Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The Sooners offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting the tone early on offense. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So Tulsa's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's low. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Caught quickly. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Running it back, it's Harvard. And the return will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Carr. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass complete on a crosser. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to throw. It's low. And he scores. Touchdown, Tulsa.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And there's the handoff. Great cut there. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Makes a quick catch. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called and talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The turn begins inside the 10. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kurt.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's low. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The shotgun handoff here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. To the air. It's low. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half. Says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's low. He's running out of time here. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain, and they'll get him down that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and the punt will land just beyond the goal line and miss an opportunity to pin the opponent back. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. They'll run the option. As the first down is still going. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Handoff to the right side. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They call the draw play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Back to throw. It's low. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now
breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down he goes. A sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He has first down yardage at the 46. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. To throw. It's low. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch is made down the middle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Now, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's low. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Well, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.